Welcome back, folks. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Greek mythology with a focus on one of its most intriguing figures, Hestia. Get ready for an epic journey into the myths, symbols, and cultural significance of this enigmatic deity. Hestia, the eternal flame of hearth and home. In the vast pantheon of Greek gods and goddesses, one deity often overlooked by the grandeur of her more flamboyant relatives is Hestia. Yet, in her simplicity, Hestia encapsulates the essence of hearth and home, embodying values of warmth, stability, and the sacredness of the domestic space. Her presence, though subtle, is pervasive, and her significance extends far beyond the humble hearth. Origins and attributes. Hestia, also known as Vesta in Roman mythology, is one of the 12 Olympian deities, the firstborn of the Titan Cronus and the goddess Rhea. Her name itself is derived from the Greek word Hestia, meaning hearth or fireside, which aptly reflects her domain. She is often depicted as a modest, veiled figure, bearing a sacred flame or a staff, emphasizing her connection to the hearth's eternal fire. The hearth as a symbol. At the heart of Hestia's identity lies the hearth, both a physical and symbolic representation of the home. In ancient Greece, the hearth was the focal point of family life, where meals were prepared, warmth was generated, and offerings to the gods were made. Hestia's divine responsibility was to tend to this sacred fire, ensuring its perpetual existence. The hearth was a place of communal gathering, a source of sustenance, and a sanctuary against the harsh elements of the outside world. In lighting and maintaining the hearth's flame, Hestia provided a sense of security, unity, and continuity for the family. Thus, she became the embodiment of domestic tranquility and the guardian of the familial bonds that revolved around the hearth. Hestia's role in the pantheon. Hestia's role among the Olympians is unique. While other gods and goddesses wielded power over vast domains like the sea, sky, or war, Hestia's dominion was the inner sanctum of the household. She was not concerned with grand conquests or epic conflicts but rather with the daily rituals and routines that sustained life. Her humility and devotion to her responsibilities are underscored by a notable event in Greek mythology. When the god Dionysus sought to claim his rightful place among the 12 Olympians, a council was convened to determine which of the existing deities should step down to make room. Hestia willingly yielded her seat, declaring her preference for the tranquility of the hearth over the intrigues of Mount Olympus. Her selflessness and unwavering commitment to her sphere of influence earned her the respect and admiration of her divine peers. Hestia's sacred flame. The perpetually burning fire on Hestia's hearth held profound symbolic significance. It represented the enduring spirit of the household, the link between the mortal and divine realms, and the eternal cycle of life. Families would kindle their own hearth fires from the central flame of Hestia, establishing a connection to the goddess and invoking her blessings for their homes. In addition to domestic hearths, Hestia's sacred flame was central to the religious ceremonies of ancient Greece. Temples dedicated to her, known as Hestiatoria, were found throughout the Hellenic world. These temples served as communal hearths where citizens could light their sacred fires, make offerings, and seek Hestia's guidance and protection. The flame in these temples represented the collective hearth of the city or community, fostering a sense of unity and shared identity. Hestia's moral and ethical influence. Hestia's presence extended beyond the physical hearth. She also symbolized ethical and moral principles that were fundamental to Greek society. Her role as the guardian of the sacred space within the home emphasized the importance of family, hospitality, and the bonds of kinship. Hospitality, in particular, held a central place in Hestia's sphere of influence. In ancient Greece, the concept of xenia or guest friendship was a sacred duty. Hosts were expected to extend hospitality to travelers and guests, ensuring their safety and well-being. Hestia's blessing was invoked at the beginning and end of every meal, acknowledging her as the patron of hospitality and the protector of guests within the home. Hestia's influence in art and culture. Hestia's portrayal in art and literature often emphasizes her modesty, serenity, and commitment to her duties. She is depicted as a veiled figure, veiling being a sign of chastity and purity in ancient Greek culture. This simplicity sets her apart from the more flamboyant and tempestuous gods and goddesses of Olympus. In literature, Hestia's presence is subtle but significant. Her role in the divine hierarchy underscores the importance of the domestic sphere in Greek society, reinforcing the idea that the stability of the home was the foundation upon which the greater world rested. The eternal flame of Hestia today. While the worship of Hestia has waned over the centuries, her legacy endures in various ways. The concept of the hearth as the heart of the home remains a universal symbol of comfort, security, and family to this day. In many cultures, fireplaces and kitchen stoves still serve as modern hearths, fostering a sense of togetherness and providing warmth, both physical and emotional. Moreover, the values associated with Hestia, such as hospitality, family bonds, and the sanctity of domestic life, continue to hold relevance in contemporary society. The act of gathering around a table for a meal, the tradition of lighting candles, or the practice of welcoming guests into one's home all echo the enduring legacy of Hestia's influence. In conclusion, Hestia, the goddess of the hearth, is a symbol of the enduring importance of home, family, and hospitality. Her modest but vital role in Greek mythology and culture highlights the intrinsic value of the domestic sphere and the virtues associated with it. In her eternal flame, she encapsulates the warmth, stability, and sanctity that the concept of home represents to us all, regardless of time or place. Hestia's legacy, like her sacred fire, continues to burn brightly in the hearts and hearths of humanity, reminding us of the timeless importance of our own eternal flames within the home. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mythological adventures. Until next time, stay curious.